Hey guys, Jake back here again with another video. I'm sorry about the wind. It's super windy today. I don't have any type of mic on my phone that I'm using to film with, so it is what it is. And I've been eaten up by seed ticks all day. So what I want to do today is go over a shelter system that I received from a friend of mine over in Germany. And this is, to my knowledge, I don't know much about this. I haven't seen any videos, at least from someone in the States that's made it. I watched a video from some German bushcrafter. Couldn't understand a word he was saying, but I kind of got the point of the video. So what my buddy was telling me was this is kind of the standard that a lot of the German bushcrafters will carry. I know that he likes to carry whenever he goes out for a few days. And essentially what this is a almost like a shelter half. You could put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these things together and it actually makes like a giant tent. So what I figured we would do is go ahead and unpackage it, see what all the components have in it. I've never set this up before ever, so kind of bear with me. And yeah, we'll get into it. Okay, so this right here is the package. They sent me this pretty sweet German issue folding pad to go with it. Just a Flecktorn pouch. It's got some belt loops on the back. I would not put this on my belt, it's a little too heavy, but if you had some type of like strap suspension system, like a Y harness or something like that, H harness, you could definitely put this on it. So I went ahead and threw a ridgeline in there, just in case I needed it. And he said it's pretty much all inclusive, so we'll see what we have in here. It looks like he was telling me this stuff right here, I shoved this in there. He sent me a ground sheet to go underneath the mat, and this is called what they call elephant skin over there. It's almost like a rubberized, like a Tyvek type material. Reminds me a lot of the gum blankets that we have here, but it's a little bit lighter and a little bit thinner. It's OD green, and I think this is like a 3 or 4 by 8 sheet, if I'm not mistaken, so we'll get into that too. Looks like we got a pouch here. So looks like we got some poles, and he's told me if you hook them together and pull them out like that, there's your tent stakes. So that's pretty cool. So you have your poles and you have your tent stakes. The poles snap together. So that's pretty neat. So we'll use those tent stakes. Again, I've never seen one of these before, so this will be the first time for me setting it up. Then you got a nice small belt pouch to kind of keep everything in. And then looks like you have the shelter itself. So we'll go ahead and set this dude up. Put all this stuff back in our pouch here so we don't lose anything. This tarp is kind of like a triangle shape, if I'm not mistaken. It is a canvas material. It's not super huge. So yeah, it's kind of like a diamond shape almost. Tuck this neck knife down. Yeah, I know. People say I'm gonna walk on the tarp and destroy it. It's okay. It's just a tarp. So, it's pretty much a diamond shape. Setting this up would be definitely interesting because I've never set something like this up before. So we'll go ahead and get our ridgeline set up and we'll see how she does. I'm not going to show the ridge line. I've showed it a million times on my videos. I think that the tent stake idea with this is super cool because it's really no wasted space. Pop them out. You have your aluminum tent stakes, Again, I don't have a whole lot of information on this shelter, just because there's really not a whole lot of info from anybody here in the States, from what I've seen at least. So I'm just kind of setting it up as I feel is correct. So yeah, I'm guessing the poles are probably used for whenever you want to use it as a shelter half. I'm sure another guy carries another package just like this. So we'll go ahead and stake these dudes out. So it's got 2 grommets here with just some cord that is wrapped in some sort of like rubberized material so this doesn't tear up as easily. We'll just put a stake through there. And remember, guys, don't overcomplicate this stuff, okay? You're putting a tent stake into the ground. Put it in, and as long as it holds, it works, all right? Get this baby nice and tight. Now this thing has some wings here that you could either flip back or you stake to the ground to make it somewhat enclosed. So we'll go ahead and stake those out as well. So what I did was I just closed this end of it off right here and just kind of left this end open. Just because it was easier that way. I had to adjust the pitch. I had to actually lift the ridge line up a little bit to get the right angle to stake the wings out. But this thing has a ton of room in it. So this is that elephant skin stuff. And this is pretty heavy duty stuff I mean, I can't tear it. So I think it's gonna work out pretty good. So to give you a size reference, I'm about 6'3", 280 pounds. And this is a good little shelter for sure. And again, this is a shelter half. So if you had another guy carrying another half, you could make a full tent, just like a, you know, U.S. military shelter half. But I'd never seen one of these before, never played with it. It's kind of like a waxed canvas on the inside almost, so you could definitely waterproof it more if you wanted to. This is a great little shelter set. I really like this elephant skin though. This is a little bit lighter than a gun blanket, but it's still super durable. I would actually like, to be honest with you, I'd like to have a tarp made out of that stuff. Even if you had this side closed, I'd still have plenty of room in here. I mean, I'm 1.5 feet from the bottom there. Maybe, I don't even know how much from up here, but this is an awesome little shelter. So you can see it has these flaps right here. Flap over, you can button it over where nothing leaks. So yeah, just a simple ridge line with everything added into that kit. Makes a pretty sweet shelter setup, if you ask me. I could always drop that fin in right there, and I would still have room inside of there. So I'm a huge, huge fan of this. Okay guys, so that pretty much concludes this video on this German shelter kit. I really, really like this. Again, I never set one of these up. I've never even seen one of these before. And it was really hard for me to find any information that was in English on this. So figured I'd just make a quick video, just kind of setting it up, show you guys what it looked like. I appreciate you, Roth, for sending me this. This is a really cool setup, and I will definitely be using it. And again, guys, this is not a ultralight shelter setup. This thing is heavy. This thing weighs probably 5 or 6 pounds. But again, it's kind of like a waxed canvas on the inside. So the only thing we have to do now is just kind of see how it holds up in bad weather. We got the pad. It doesn't fit inside of the pouch, but you can set that up against your pack. But he said this is one of the items, shelter items at least, that he uses pretty consistently. And he's a big fan of it, and a lot of the German bushcrafters are also a big fan of this. So again, I've never done any type of video like this before, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. check it out. I don't know how much these go for. I don't even know the name of it. So you may be able to find them on eBay, you may not. I have no idea. So I literally got this in the mail yesterday. Came out here today to set it up to see what it looks like and see setup time, all that good stuff. So just kind of trying it out and any tweaks that need to be made. But my next goal will be to get this thing in some really bad weather, see how she holds up. If you guys have any more information on this setup, please put it in the comments below, because I don't know much about it. And I'm sure other people would want to learn more too as well. So if you know anything about this setup, leave it in the comments below, and that way we can get some more information on it. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Take her easy.